It is estimated that 50 to 80% of Americans have been exposed to the herpes virus that causes cold sores. This is probably the one time when being in the majority is not in your favor. Stay tuned for some natural remedies and things you can do to reduce the length of your next untimely outbreak. If you've ever had a cold sore, you're familiar with the burning, tingling sensation that accompanies it, even before it appears. There seems to be no rhyme nor reason for their untimely appearance, but it may sometimes be related to stress. About 15 years ago, I developed a sore just to the left of the middle of my forehead. It felt and looked a lot like a cold sore with the itchy, oozy, tingling characteristics, but it was on my forehead. We were on a wonderful family vacation when it first appeared, and lucky for me, it steadily grew in size and pain until it rivaled a quarter, but may have been closer in size to a silver dollar if it were symmetrical. It stayed for several weeks with no signs of regression. It was an itchy, oozy scab that just wouldn't heal. My 4-year-old daughter stood next to me one day while I was working on the computer. With pencil and paper in hand, she carefully sketched my portrait, looking back and forth from me to her canvas. She proudly showed me her masterpiece, complete with eyes, nose, mouth, hair, and body. I turned and smiled, reaching for the picture, but on looking me full in the face, she quickly grabbed her pencil for one last tweak. As she made this last adjustment to my portrait, she quipped, "I forgot your nose." What had looked like my nose was apparently the gigantic cold sore between my eyes. Evidently, it was so noticeable it overshadowed my actual nose. I'm one of those lucky majority who gets to deal with cold sores from time to time. You get the picture. It was big. After several weeks of this oozy growth, I finally determined it must be a cold sore. My doctor looked at me funny when I told him what I thought it was, but gave me meds all the same. Cold sores have a tendency to re-emerge in the same locations. Well, after 15 years, I found myself once again experiencing the same itching, tingling sensation of this third eye cold sore on my forehead. Only this time, I was prepared. There are several remedies and things you can do at home to treat cold sores naturally and reduce their appearance and longevity. Here are some things to keep in mind. The herpes virus needs the amino acid arginine to replicate. Arginine is found in many foods, including chocolate, pumpkin seeds, wheat, oats, most nuts, and many over-the-counter nutritional supplements. Arginine is not bad for you. It is actually something that your body needs. But when you have a cold sore, avoid foods with arginine so this virus can't replicate. Arginine shares an absorption pathway with the amino acid lysine. Lysine and arginine compete with each other for absorption. So, avoiding foods with arginine and consuming foods high in lysine can help the body fight the virus that is producing the cold sores. Increase your intake of foods containing lysine during a cold sore outbreak, including beans, legumes, and avocados, just to name a few. Here are some remedies to help suppress the outbreak. Take large doses of L-lysine, 1,000 milligrams several times a day. They look and feel like horse pills, but taking them will ensure there are no seats for arginine when the music stops playing. Take the homeopathic remedy Natrum Mur. If you're not familiar with homeopathic remedies, they are the tastiest medicine out there. You can find them in many health food stores and online. They come in small vials of tiny white beads. Just place a bead or two under your tongue and let it dissolve. It tastes like sugar. Just don't eat anything 15 minutes before or after taking a homeopathic remedy. The herb chaparral does not taste like sugar, but is a very powerful antiviral. You can drink this as a tea, take in a tincture form, or simply swallow capsules. Fresh lemon balm, macerated and applied topically, does wonders for cold sores. If you have this herb growing in your garden, you are all set. The herb myrrh can also be applied topically. I approached my third eye cold sore with several of these remedies, and at night I applied a little calendula salve to help heal and reduce potential scarring. I'm happy to report my cold sore went away in record time. One thing to always remember when you're treating any symptom naturally is to begin early, treat often, and continue treating a few days after symptoms have disappeared. Here at It's in Our Nature, we love sharing nutritional tidbits and helping you in your efforts to live life well. You were born with one body and one life to live. We believe life is meant to be lived well. If you'd like to learn more, make sure you like and subscribe, then hop on over to our website, www.it'sinournature.com, to find more natural healing fabulousness. And don't forget to check out our upcoming workshops, courses, and events. Mother Nature wants to take care of you. Why not let her?